I know I haven't made like a single video besides that one for Discord, like for several months, but I probably won't again. But this is kind of just a little update I decided to do because I've decided to create more of these Fakemon people by scratch. Um, Meaning I'm basically starting over with my Fakemon region, and yeah, all that stuff. I'm sure some of you who have been subscribed to this channel for a while remember that I used to make all these creatures and stuff for entertainment and stuff, and I kind of like stopped doing it after 7th grade because it got boring. But I was kind of looking back at all my old Fakemon, and I was wondering, you know what? This would be really fun if I did this again. Also, I just got back into Pokemon Go, so I think that's like a major component as to why I'm getting back into this. So I'm gonna kind of show you a bit of the Fakemon I've created. They're not sprites, but the sprites are coming soon for these Fakemon, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so first up is the fire starters. Basically, this one's called Cubburn. He's inspired by a pear, obviously, in case it wasn't clear. And he basically, instead of eating honey, he eats lava. And his evolution, Scorchub, is a lot bigger, kind of. And his lava on his paws has hardened into claws made out of rock, which is why he's a rock type. And then this is the final evolution. I kind of really like this one because it's a big, scary looking bear, He's pretty cool, and he has even bigger claws, and it's really weird. Alright, next up we have the water starters. In case you're wondering why I was skipping out on the grass starter, it's because I'm working on a sprite for him, but I'm not going to cover that right now. But basically this one's called Clacho because he's a crab and he has claws, and he has 8 legs, so it's Clacho. And this one's Clavril. Oh god, that voice crack. Sorry. This one's more of like a krill and a shrimp. I actually went on a Boy Scout trip and we were using shrimp for fishing, and I thought it'd be really fun if I made a Pokemon based off of one of these shrimp. And this one, I really do not like this one. Its name is Assassinite, and it's more like an assassin, but like it has like this scythe claw. It's very strange. Yeah, it's very weird. I don't like this one. I'm planning on redesigning it soon, but for now, this is what it is. Alright, so then we have these guys. This one's called Grubbug. He's basically the typical bug type that you catch early on in the game that evolves really quickly. And then this one's called Crisplit because he's a chrysalis, and he splits in two during evolution. Because this next one is called Twinsect. They're based off of love bugs, and whenever they're low on health, they attach to each other, just like love bugs do. And, in case you don't know what a love bug is, it's basically this bug that attaches to another type of the same bug, and then they basically stick together for a while. They're mostly in Florida and Texas and stuff, but like they're more exclusive to the United States. So yeah. So this one's called Tickney. He's very small, but at the same time very dangerous. So yeah, because he drinks people's blood, and that's not good. And then his evolution, it looks like a cocoon when in actuality it's a nest made out of mud for Tickney to use during his evolution process. So yeah, this is based off of a mud daub, which is something hornets use to basically surround themselves in. I don't know. And then Durtek basically evolves into Hornetic, which is basically a hornet, which is a bit intimidating, not gonna lie. So then these two are your typical snake Pokemon. This one's called Vipattern because he has a weird pattern. And then after it sheds, it becomes two separate Pokemon actually. Well, this one becomes a Cobra, and then the sheddings become this one right here, Car Cobra, and it basically acts a lot like Shedinja, where like the sheddings are like this ghost thing that's kind of creepy. So yeah, and then these two are cat Pokemon, but they're also partially based off of superstition, and not only that, but Schrodinger's cat, because they have the like half dead, half alive thing going on. So yeah, the if you cross by these Pokemon, they'll give you pretty bad luck. Uh, so yeah, Shrodark is also partially grass type, though these two are obviously dark type. So yeah. And then down here we have a little mosquito guy, but a whole bunch of them gather up, kind of like wishy washy, and then they turn into this thing. And this thing is more like a tornado than anything. So yeah. So here's your typical bird type Pokemon. I called it Nectweet because it's a hummingbird and it drinks nectar. And then it evolves into Humingo. Basically, just the evolution of that. Nothing too substantial has changed. Then that one evolves into Plaguelide, which is based off of a plague doctor, if it wasn't obvious enough. I really like Plaguelide. He's cool. Uh, and he's not evil. He actually like has a lot of vaccines stored in his body to like cure diseases and stuff. So he's pretty good. And then down here we have a platypus Pokemon named Platypal, and eventually